so much. It was beautiful, wasn't it? Including the 3 false endings to it. I just love it. I don't know if you could all tell from my little ride in on my unicorn there, but I have been hitting that special eggnog extra hard to get in the spirit of the season this year. Are you all excited for another festive tale full of Yuletide cheer? Very good. This next story is a personal favorite of mine. It is a classic tale of good and evil. It features lots of greed, a hand-carved mahogany 4-poster bed, and ghosts. Yeah, let's not do that again. That's weird. That'd have been better fit for like Oogie Boogie Bash or something. We're gonna avoid it here. Okay. This story requires one important thing. A costume change. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this right. Oh, this is my Merc on the woodwork. Yeah, named it myself, okay. We are gonna go back in time to jolly old England for a dignified holiday tale written by Sir Charles Xavier Dickens and entitled A Christmas Carol Pool. Title of the show, that's an important applause cue for all future reference. Okay, all right. I do love Christmas stories though. They always bring so much joy and make you feel so happy and good about yourself. I'm gonna start right at the beginning and we're going all the way through, all 167 pages, so buckle up. Oh yeah. Marley was dead. Well, I didn't write this, I'm just reading it. I don't think the Disneyland Resort registered trademark would have approved of that. We're gonna skip ahead to where it's less morbid, dead as a doornail. Okay, here we go, this is better. The meanest man in all of London town was a vile, ugly, hairy, smelly, prickly, miserly old brute by the name of Loganezer Scrooge. Old Loganezer was a real curmudgeon who hated the holidays and always walked around saying, "Bah humbug, bub." I don't know what it means either. But he was very mean. He had a wonderful employee who was witty and charming and very, very funny, although yes, a bit of an acquired taste, whose name was Wade Cratchit Pool. Wade Cratchit Pool. Poor Wade just wanted to take a single day off and enjoy the holidays, but old Loganezer was like, "Shut up, get back to work and count me money, bub. You don't deserve a Jet 2 holiday." Had a very weird Australian accent. But because he was such a bad dude, he was visited during the night by his dead partner, who was a dead man, or should I say an X-Man. His partner told him that he was going to be visited during the night by 3 ghosts to teach him the true meaning of Christmas. Old Loganezer slept uneasy that night, like when you have one too many chimichangas before going to bed. But as he laid his head down, there was a bright flash outside of his window. He runs over and rips open the curtains to find Johnny Storm, all flamey and bright. Yeah. And it wasn't even the good one with all the vulgarities and who kind of looked like Captain America. No, it was a different one. But basically, he takes Loganezer and shows him his sad, poorly rated X-Men origins. 2 of you got the joke. It's great, we'll move on. Then the next ghost shows up. It's a huge, child-minded figure, larger than a normal man should be, made completely out of metal, with an obnoxious Russian accent. He says, "Loganezer, gaze upon the Cratchit Pool family and see your shame." He grabs Loganezer by his little wingy thingies and shows him a beautiful family living in a small studio apartment right off of Pico and Crenshaw. Blind Al, Dog Pool, and little tiny Peter Pool, who's obviously very ill and leaning on a too small crutch. They could hardly get by on the meager salary that Wade's boss gave him. It was such an emotional moment. Loganezer had a single tear rolled down his jawline into those luscious mutton chops. It's just like when you watch the climax to that perfect rom-com, The Proposal. Then the next ghost shows up, the ghost of Christmas Days of Future Past, and the timelines get all convoluted, and I'm not gonna go into the details because it will give you nightmares, and we almost destroyed an entire franchise with that one. But basically, all of the ghosts taught Logan Easer that you need to keep the spirit of the season in your heart all year round. Always think of those less fortunate than you. And overall, just don't be such a jerk all the time. Yeah, Logan Easer learns to be a better man, and he pays to get little tiny Peter Pool all healed up, and they become pals. And then at the very end, my favorite part, little tiny Peter Pool with his new fancy legs skips his way over to Logan Easer, grips him by his muscular inner thigh muscles. Sorry. And then says, directly into camera because he's a child actor, "Oh God, of thunder bless us, everyone." And they all live happily ever after. Thank you. And you know why they lived happily ever after? Because this story in particular has been redone and merchandised so many times over the years. It's what we in the business like to refer to as easy money. Yeah, you want to know the real meaning of Christmas, children? Positive profit margins. Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me here for the Storytime with Deadpool Holiday Special. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, but I do need to go backstage now. I'm desperately trying to convince my managers to let me do my own rendition of Nutcracker, and I am this close. Happy holidays, everybody!